Everybody, get into the deep end of the pool. This is where the grown-ups are. Welcome to the Doug TenNapel channel. We're still in exile, and we're going to hear from, oh, this is good. We're doing massive anti-censorship here in exile, and the Democrat Party is full-on formal censorship. This video has a little bit of Joe Rogan showed up on Tammy Bruce's show on Fox News.
I don't think it turns around if Kamala Harris gets into office. I think they clamp down more.
You vote for Kamala Harris, they're going to clamp down more on free speech.
You know, she's openly discussed that the same rules have to apply to Facebook, they have to apply to Twitter, and that Elon Musk could lose his privileges.
They're specifically talking about Elon Musk. They're going to hunt him down. Kamala Harris wins. Elon Musk is going to lose all of his businesses. They're going to keep clamping down on X until it is crushed.
A grim prediction from Joe Rogan, who warns that Kamala Harris and Tim Walz will declare war on free speech if they win the election, and that they've already talked about it publicly.
Yeah, remember how the Democrats always say, believe them when they tell you who you are? The Democrats just believe them when they tell you who you are. They're going to throw you in jail for your free speech.
And already this election has been different because of Elon Musk.
Yes.
Because of the change from Twitter to X. There are so many issues that would never even been allowed to be discussed. And yet we are having those conversations.
And we are thankful for Elon Musk. This channel, we brought up Elon Musk 2 years ago saying it was the most important thing ever that he got X. That was the news, guys. And of course, we got poo-pooed and ignored for it. And, you know, I hate being right all the time. It's really bad for my giant ego.
And they're obsessed with social media because, without sounding trite here, information is power. And they don't want to have to explain things. They don't want the clips of Kamala Harris contradicting herself for years in front of everyone all the time. They want you to not have access to that. They want to remake the news with each news cycle.
They claim Trump is a dictator, but no one is more dictatorial than the Democrat Party. The things they talk about are the things that all dictators do. This is just another strategy that a dictator does. You have to control the flow of information from the top. And that's the Democrat Party's position. I'm going to do a lot of videos on this today.
But they're obsessed with control of information because they know when people get the information, the truth, that the Democrats and the left suffer.
The Democrats lose. That's the old saying, is that Democrats are afraid that you'll find out what they actually believe. And Republicans are afraid that you won't find out what they actually believe, because the Democrats control media. They tell lies about both themselves and Republicans. They make themselves look normal and make Republicans look abnormal. That's why they have to control that pipeline of information.
And this thing about privilege, Elon Musk's privilege, that is not given to any American by the government. And of course, with his association now with President Trump and a likely role in the administration, that is the only way that we're going to make sure that freedom of speech, the First Amendment, stays relevant.
That's Tammy Bruce, who I love. She's a conservative, even though she's a lesbian. But she talks about Elon Musk, that Kamala Harris said that his speech was a privilege. That's how she talked about it. And according to the Constitution, it's not a privilege. It's a right. It actually comes from God, not from the government. You have a God-given right to speak out, even against your government, especially against the corrupt, evil Democrat Party.
What you're doing is you're setting a table to convince and persuade Americans that the Constitution does not matter. And that is an argument the left has made for decades, for 100+ years around the world, that in fact, regular people aren't good enough to be able to run their own lives. They have to be guided by their superiors. And of course, the disturbed, who are in politics, which attracts a lot of the disturbed these days, believe that they are simply better and they just don't like what's happening. And
they'll take away your kids and decide what to do with them because there's something wrong with you, is the Democrats' position. Whereas we believe in you, the people, the general public, the unwashed masses is who we're here to defend. And I hope you'll defend them with us. Subscribe, leave a comment below. Are you on board with free speech, even if people disagree with you? I'm Doug in exile.